set that very well might be the set of the year. Destined Rivals has been officially released. It dropped on Pokemon Center today. I'm actually in the queue, very very late. Probably not gonna get anything, but they had booster boxes. They had PCTBs. I mean, they had normal PCTBs, and some people said sleep packs, but we'll just keep it safe. It said booster boxes and Pokemon RTBs. And I have some comments on this. On just there's a comment in this article which I think sums up some of what I'm thinking about. Um, the ATB design had no business going that hard. Yeah, I think that so from a design standpoint, it's probably pretty easy for them because what they did with the Pokestar ATB versus the normal one is that it's the same design, just a color change. So on their part, it's probably really really easy. But as far as the collector's part, like they made a difference between the ATBs, I think will actually increase the value even more. Like with the ATBs look exactly the same, people are like, hey, why would I buy it? And there's already like a Pokemon Center card stand promos always, but like some people will really like one design over the other. People are like, will want to have both actually. They want to have this as a set. They want to have the normal ETB and the Pokemon Center ETB. So they just increase the sort of desirability of this product after they're like Pokemon Center is like claiming they're printing all this stuff, but they're totally hyping things up even more on their side. Like, they're still doing their release things of like, oh, like this thing's gonna be really hot and stuff. They're still trying to get us to buy into stuff before the release. Like, they released Destined Rivals a little late, but they're still releasing it like a week before Journey to gets officially released just to keep us on the train. And they just keep doing things that make it so like the timing of things didn't have to be this way. They don't have to time things this way in order because it would actually like decrease like sales and stuff or demand if they didn't time things this way. So, but yeah, the it's definitely a pretty nice. It's pretty decent looking box. Um, but I think the ETBs definitely look a lot better with the whole like the R over there, the black and white. I mean the red and black sort of design. Like I think this will be a sought after ETB. Like design is just pretty good. The only downside of it is that the card is this isn't the actual card itself, but it's gonna be a Wobbuffet. So hopefully that will make it so like the ATVs are a little less softer. If it was a Mewtwo and a really nice looking Mewtwo, these things would go absolutely crazy. Like they know how everything is. So Rocket set. So far the cards seem pretty good. We haven't seen any of like a lot of official cards of the Rocket side of things, but yeah, if it was a Mewtwo, um, stamped promo and it's so rare, like this thing would just be going even worse. Yeah, some notes. Like we have some notes on the number of cards in there. Um, 10 to 40 cards, 80, 40, 85 trainer cards, including 45 Team Rocket Pokemon. It's been confirmed that like a lot of cards will have like Team Rocket something, I believe. Um, but what I really care about is the number of illustration and special illustration rares. So that's 11 special illustration rares and 23 illustration rares. So it seems like it might not have terrible hit rates, possibly. Um, because there's usually some SIR rate. Like compared to like Prismatic has like terrible ones where it just has too many SIRs. Like I want to look at like number Prismatic SIRs. It's 32. So 32 versus like that makes it really hard to pull in Prismatic. For Destined Rivals, 11 is actually pretty respectable. I already have some of them revealed from Heatwave Arena. So the only downside of that is that there might not be as many good Rocket Pokemon as like we expect. I think the main thing that Pokemon can do to like decrease hype a little bit is just to make the Rocket set bad. We're gonna see the Japanese version of itself. If they mess things up, then then yeah, it could look pretty bad. But I don't know. I'm not really sure if they'll actually do that. But yeah, these are designs of things. This is a half booster box. I don't usually see these. The pack art's been pretty well known for a while. Here's some sleeves. This little 3 heart blister. So the 3 heart blister Pokemon. There's a Kangaskhan. There is a leak of a Kangaskhan illustration rare. Zebraska, whatever. That's not really that popular, but there are some promos. Um, some pre-release promos that might do kind of good because like Pokemon usually release some pre-release promos. These aren't the actual pictures of them, but yeah, there's supposed to be a Tyran. Actually, I don't think so. Yeah, but there's some like Tyranitar, some Mimikyu, and other things. So yeah, I actually don't know if these are the official ones or not, but yeah, these like no Tyranitar is a pretty popular Pokemon as well. But yeah, it's officially released. We have a pretty tight release schedule. I feel like Glory Team Rocket releases pretty soon. Um, I wonder. Yeah, April 18th. So like it's important to keeping track of to keep track of the timeline, guys. It's April 18th. Glory Team Rocket is going to be released, which is Japanese version, which is in about 3 weeks, and they haven't even released like any cards as far as I know. So Pokemon is really doing things where they're really like saving things for last one. I really feel like some of this is just like they're really like trying to keep the rocket hype up as long as possible because like the longer they wait to release to reveal the cards, the more hype is just building up. Once they reveal these cards, like it's gonna set a difference, and if the reveals are actually good, they're just gonna make it worse and worse each time. Like there's definitely some huge Pokemon marketing stuff going behind the scenes, which I'm a little bit like it makes sense. Like I would do it if I could. Like it makes sense to me, but like it's just I don't know, man. You don't really have to hype it up even more. Like people are already gonna spend like $500 on these boxes. Like the ETBs are going for. These are like confirmed listings. People are already selling the ETBs. This is a scam one. Do not click on these. Do not buy these things. But they're already selling for like $350 or $400. And if you want to know, look at the. These are the price estimates of the PC ETBs as of 22nd, so just a few days ago. The highest price ETBs are 151 prismatic, and like it's probably like I remember prismatic was selling for about 400 pre-release, and then 151 is now selling at 500. Everything else is like, well, there's Paldea and Obsidian selling for 300. Everything else is like 200 or less, except for I guess Paldea and Fates. So I don't really know. Like, there's a chance we'll see like his ETB go like even higher than 151. Well, the 151 is better with Snorlax, but yeah, I don't know. Like people, like I feel like this might be a little too low of a price, believe it or not. All right, that's it for today's video. Thanks, guys. Bye.